Call to order the City Council meeting of April 19, 2018. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Deputy City Clerk, would you please do a roll call?
O'Connor, Moore, Payne,
Here.
Date,
Here.
Hellenthal,
Here.
Mortimer,
Here.
Greenwald,
Here.
Bryant,
Here.
Dunick.
Okay, if you could all silence cell phones if you have them. Mayor correspondence, the only thing I have to talk about right now is we have Earth Day cleanup, which would be Saturday, April 21st. It's to meet at Tomey Park Shelter at 8:30. It goes for 2 hours. If everybody's got some free time, wants to clean up the city of Keokuk, you're welcome to be there, right, Pam? Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
And it's a free water bottle, I think.
Oh,
if you
and a
show
free
up, right?
water bottle? Wow.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, wow,
yes.
okay, that's
I will be there with my
Awesome.
children cleaning up. Come join me. It'll be fun.
Citizens request. Do I have anybody, citizen to, hello, Nancy, how are
Hi,
you?
would this be a good time for me?
This would be a good time. State
Thank
your
you very
name
much.
and who you are and what you do or whatever, I don't know.
My name is Nancy Snod. I'm an account manager with Alliant Energy. I also do some freelance energy efficiency consulting with your local safety officers. Had a nice chat with the police officer. I hope I didn't disturb your goings-on in here. But I always like to come before council at least once a year and share with you some of our community partnership opportunities and just some of our community involvement and investments. Most of the data that I'm going to share is from 2017. But before I get into things, does anybody have any questions for me? Okay. I'm sorry, did I ask you a question? Somebody raise their hand? No? Okay. As I mentioned, I'm the account manager. My name is Nancy Snod. We have an operating office on the bypass. There's 9 employees that work out of that office, including engineering and field personnel. In the last year, Alliant Energy has supported Keokuk with a variety of resources, including our Alliant Energy Foundation. We supported the Keokuk YMCA with the program they had for healthy kids after school, and that was $1,000. We also were happy to sponsor the Big Dam Street Festival, kind of help get them some seed money for their trying to reactivate that activity, and they got a check for $250. And just this week, I had a line cruise over on Rand Park. They were doing some prep for the middle school kids that are going to plant some trees over there. And we put in a lot of hours, and most of the trees, the holes were hand dug. And I've got an invoice here with the value of the in-kind contribution of $503.62, and then the amount you owe is $0. So we do like to keep track of that. That was pretty fun. Those guys do like to get out. There was a couple years ago when you had a city cleanup, and we were able to get trucks to take down blade signs on Main Street. And I love sharing that story because it was kind of a creative way to get the guys involved, and I think it did help with your mission. So please keep us in mind for those types of things. I also do a lot of work with the Economic Development and Chamber. We, of course, support them with dues, and I also support Southeast Iowa Regional Economic Development and Port Authority, Great River Regional Development, Lee County Economic Development, and we also support them with dollars for their strategic planning and scholarships for their professionals to get training towards certifications. The main thing we like to do in Keokuk, of course, is keep the lights on. You've seen a lot of our trucks working on the infrastructure in this community in the last year. We had a pretty big project along River Road, and the infrastructure investments in 2017 totaled $414,294. We also do have quite a robust energy efficiency program, and I've been doing some work with Mark this year. Last year, as you were able to take that building on Exchange Street as an opportunity for the city, we did a energy audit, a tier 2 energy audit, just to kind of help you get a baseline understanding of what your investments might look like to get some energy efficiency improvements going over there. We've done audits other places in the community, and we've also done a pretty good job supporting rebate opportunities. Other companies that I work with, Roquette, Griffin Wheel, Keokuk Steel Castings, Henniges, work very closely with those companies trying to help them with their sustainability goals, their energy efficiency investments, and make them stronger companies. We paid out 157 rebates last year, and the customer incentive payouts, these are just for residential customers, were $283,661. And the local dealers, we support them as well, and their local match payout was $3,327. And we, like I said, we've been pretty active with some tree planting. In the fall, Lee County did get a turn on the rotation for the relief program. These are the residential trees that we buy down so people can get their hands on these beautiful trees for about $25. There were 225 trees planted in Lee County, and our match was about $19,000. I don't know how many of those were in Keokuk. But that was fall 2017. I'm not sure if we're going to get in the rotation this year, but if we don't get the fall again this year, I would expect to see that we would get maybe the spring next year. Okay? Oh, I forgot the property taxes. Keokuk, we paid $650,000, and in Lee County, we paid $1,278,000 in property taxes.
Could I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
What's the cost, or how much is your investment in, I think you're putting new utility poles down Messenger Road, Carbide Lane? Is that included in your?
No, these are from 2017.
Okay, all right, that's 17,
Yeah.
sorry. You just
So-
started that now, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mr. Mayor, if you ever want to look closely at those projects, Tracy McCampbell, we're very transparent with these investments.
Right.
We'd be happy to come and talk to you about those things.
Is Messenger's not you guys?
That is
That's
ITC.
ITC.
That's ITC.
Yeah,
Oh.
those are the transmission guys. Yeah.
Okay. All right,
But still, we can certainly help you connect the dots there.
thank you, okay.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions?
There's an ongoing IUB case for the tax decrease, right? Do you have any idea where that's going or not?
We have a lot of activity right now with the IUB, and it was just last week we had a press release that noted that we are going to be realizing some significant tax benefits, and we will return these benefits to customers. Since 2011, we have been returning tax benefits to customers, and the vehicle that they have used to disperse those benefits has been through something called the tax benefit rider, and it's been offsetting the fuel charge, and it's really done a lot to help mitigate rate impact, our tax benefit rider. And what was those early tax benefits were benefits that we realized through the sale of some assets, and it was sale of some of the transmission assets and those types of things, and we knew that that pile of tax benefits would be exhausted at some time. And then lo and behold, we had this little windfall, so I speculate that they will return these dollars to customers through the fuel charge, as we have been doing. If they're determined that there's another way to return these dollars to customers because they were customer dollars to start with, we will be forthcoming and share that information. But historically, they return tax benefits to customers through an offset in the fuel charge.
Anybody else have any questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you keeping our lights on, okay?
Well, that's a primary thing we like to take care of, that's for sure.
Any other citizens' requests?
I just wanted to add, I don't know if everyone saw it, the Rand Park project that Alliant helped with, the students did win some statewide recognition through, do you remember what the organization was?
I do not remember.
Urban Forestry of Iowa or something like that. They did win a statewide award, so
Well, and
pretty
that's
cool
it.
project.
The branching out, that grant that the kids got for the trees, that wasn't in this information either. I think it was on the front page. It was like,
No.
does $2,200 sound about right? I think they got money for the trees, and then we helped dig the holes. We will be over there May 2nd when the branching out rep is in town, and we're gonna take a nice picture with the kids and the trucks. So,
Okay.
it's
Very
fun. They love that stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item number 6, our consent agenda. We have the minutes of the regular city council meeting of April 5th, 2018. We will receive any council reports. We have a resolution approving a liquor license for Hy-Vee Gas, 3001 Main Street, effective May 6, 2018. Class C beer permit with Sunday sales. A sidewalk display permit for Chip Shots Salon, 123 Boulevard Road, and a motion to pay the bills and transfers listed within register number 4991 to 4993. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda, including the consent agenda? And we need to also, on the agenda, consent agenda, eliminate 12B in your agenda. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mike, second? John? We have a motion second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 7, motion to accept the resignation from City Administrator Aaron Burnett effective June 22nd, 2018. Has everybody had a chance to read that resignation letter?
Can you get a chance? Say something.
Pardon?
Can I say something?
If you want
If
to.
I want to, if you're not, if I don't get shot.
You're
No,
okay. That's
I'm
later.
saying- that's for later. I just wanted to say, obviously, there's a resignation letter there. Working with the council and the mayor and Mayor Tom Marion, and all the staff has been really a privilege over the last 2.5 years. It's a fantastic city. It's a fantastic group of people within the community leaders and organizations I've been able to work with. And my move has nothing to do with Keokuk. I absolutely love this community, and I love the work that I've been able to do within it. And I've been very fortunate to work with so many good people while I've been here. The opportunity came up for moving to Mason City and taking on a bigger community, and it was just too good of an opportunity to pass up. And so with that, I'll be leaving June 22nd, not running to something, not running away from something, but moving to something. I think that whomever takes the position, whoever's offered the position here in Keokuk will be very fortunate. I've told many city administrators that across the state as I talk with them. I know that there was uncertainty when I took the position originally, whether the community would support a city administrator. I think the resounding answer to that is yes, because my family and I have been very, very, very fortunate to be on the receiving end of so many nice comments, such a long welcome, and what will be lifelong friendships. So, thank you.
Do we have a motion to accept the resignation regrettably? Oh, that's not part of the motion, is it? I'm sorry.
So moved.
Roger, second?
Second with deep regret.
Second with regrets. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is regrettably approved. Item 8, motion to approve the scripture, scripture. Just a minute, I don't have my Bible. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I
Forgot
read
that.
mine wrong.
Item 8, motion to approve a sculpture at Victory Park.
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Motion to approve a special events permit for Rolling on the River for Blues Musical Festival, August 15th through 20th, 2018 at Victory Park. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mike, second?
Second.
Second, Roger, thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 10, consider resolution approving third and final reading of ordinance number 1981, amending Title 13, Chapter 8, sewer rates of the Keokuk Municipal Code. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Please roll call.
Payne. Dade.
Aye. Aye.
Hellenthal,
Aye.
Mortimer,
Aye.
Greenwald,
Aye.
Bryant.
Aye. With regret.
Yeah. Same thing with Ron, that's okay. Item 11, consider resolution approving third and final reading of ordinance number 1982, setting forth contractor requirements for work in Oakland Cemetery. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Roll call?
Payne,
Aye.
Dade,
Aye.
Hellenthal,
Aye.
Mortimer,
Aye.
Greenwald,
Aye.
Bryant.
Aye.
Motion carried. Now is the time and place for public hearing on disposal of 26 South 12th Street and 30 South 12th Street. A public hearing notice was published in the Daily Gate City on March 29, 2018. I'm opening the public hearing at 6:50 PM. Hearing is open.
No bids were received for these parcels. The city did receive a late bid. Late bids were specifically excluded. The late bid was received due to typo in the notice, so we'll have to go back through, reopen this, and allow that individual to submit a bid in a proper manner.
Any further discussion? Deputy Clerk, have you had any written comments or objections? Have you received anything?
No.
Okay, there's no more comments or objections on the matter. We'll close the hearing at 6:51 PM. To be continued. Item 13A, now is the time and place for a public hearing on disposal of 726 Palin Street. A public hearing notice was published in the Daily Gate City on March 29th, 2018. I'm opening the public at 6:52 PM. Hearing's now open. Any comments?
This was a partial lot on 726 Palin Street. We received two bids. The high bid on the property was $760 to a James Delaney. I recommend the council approve the resolution to dispose of the property.
Do we have a motion to approve the sale of that property?
So moved. Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Item 14A. Now,
Point of order. Was that handled correctly? Did we close the hearing? We never closed the
oh,
hearing.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
One mistake tonight. One mistake. It's early.
I gotta
though.
stay on top
we're
of
not
you.
done.
Okay. Any further discussion? Here we go. Okay, I did not do that. We didn't close the hearing. We have to redo this. I'm sorry.
Close the
Apologize.
hearing?
Go back.
Yeah.
We have to close the hearing. Any further discussion? None? Have you had any written objections been received?
No.
There being no more comments or objections on the matter, I'll close the public hearing at 6:54 PM. Motion to consider the resolution disposing of 726 Palin Street.
So moved.
John, thank you. Second.
Second.
Roger, thank you. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 14A, I'm sorry, I was trying to rush through this, I think. I want to slow down here just a little bit here.
Slow down, go faster.
Yeah. Now it's a time and place for a public hearing on a proposal to vacate and dispose of a 20-foot by 30-foot section of the alleyway in Block 5 of Kilbourne Addition, City of Keokuk, Lee County, Iowa. A public hearing notice was published in the Daily Gate City on April 13, 2018. I am opening the public hearing at 12:54 PM. Hearing is now open. 6:54, what did I say?
12.
Good, it's late. Sorry. Thank you very much. That's what you're there for. Getting it from both sides. Sorry about that.
So this vacation is for the community health center project. They are extending it out a little bit. Is there anything else that was? important with that one?
City Planning Commission reviewed and recommended approval to the council.
Any further comments? Clerk, have you had any written or objections, written comments or objections been received?
No.
There being no more comments or objections on the matter, I'll close the public hearing at 6:55 PM. So we now consider a resolution on a proposal to vacate and dispose of a 20-foot by 30-foot section of the alleyway in Block 5 of Kilbourne Addition, City of Keokuk, Lee County, Iowa. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. Thank you. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We have a lot of public hearings tonight. 15A. Now is the time and place for the public hearing to vacate and dispose of 66 by 300, a 6-foot by 300-foot portion of William Street between blocks 24 and 41 and B and C streets. A public hearing notice was published in the Daily City on April 13, 2018. I'm opening the public hearing at 6:55 PM. Got that right? Hearing is now open. Any comments?
This is a vacation request from Roquette America. Roquette is wanting to construct a new office building in this area. We have vacated an alley at a previous meeting, recommended approval by the City Planning Commission.
No comments? Any further discussion? Deputy Clerk, have any written objections or comments been received?
No.
There being no more comments or objections on the matter, I'll close the public hearing at 6:51, 6:56 PM. I need a digital clock. Consider a resolution, okay, item B, consider a resolution to vacate and dispose of a 66-foot by 300-foot portion of William Street between blocks 24 and 41 and B and C streets. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Second, Mike, second, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 16, consider resolution authorizing the mayor and city administrator to engage Wellmark Blue Choice as the health insurance provider for eligible City of Keokuk employees and retirees. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 17, consider a resolution to review and approve the contract with Vinstra and Kim of the Rand Park Stormwater Diversion Tunnel Project. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Roger, thank you. Second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? No discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 18. Consider a resolution to review and approve the contract for Kirkham, Michael and Associates, Inc. for inspection of 5 city-owned bridges. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second, Ron, second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 18, consider a resolution setting a public hearing to dispose of 728 Felton Street for June 7th, 2018 at 6:30 PM in the City Council Chambers, 415 Blondo Street, Keokuk, Iowa, and to receive bids on city-owned property. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second? All right, thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 20, motion to authorize mayor to sign contract with executive search firm.
I make a motion, Mr. Mayor, that we go with Henson Consulting.
Second that.
Second, Mike. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved. Do we have any council committee reports? Any new business? Do I have a motion to adjourn? A second? We're adjourned. Thank you.